In today's topic, we are going to learn about mitochondria, and the subtopics that we are going to cover in today's video is first the introduction of mitochondria, then the explanation, then the functions that are performed by mitochondria, and then there's a quiz for you guys in the end. So let's begin. Mitochondria. So mitochondria is a really important organelle of the eukaryotic cell. It's an important organelle of the eukaryotic cell. That in eukaryotic cell both right. Why they are very important organelle? Because they are involved in the manufacturing and supply of energy, in the manufacturing and supply of energy to the cell. So that's why the important organelle of the eukaryotic cell. Moreover, they are also known as the powerhouse of the cell. Why? Because they are involved in the manufacturing and supply of all the energy to the cell. If you can see the diagram that is being shown on your screen, this structure right here, this is mitochondria. If we go into a deeper microscopic view, then mitochondria somehow looks like that. This structure. And this is the outer membrane, the inner one is the inner membrane, and these are some structure that are present in the mitochondria and is known as cristae, right? So this is what the mitochondria look like. Okay, so under a compound microscope, they appear to be vesicles, rods, or filaments. As you can see in this picture, this is the microscopic view of mitochondria. And here, if you see, then these things, the lines are looking like some vesicles or rods or some sort of filaments, right? They, under electron microscope, they do show some complex morphology that is a little harder to understand. Although their number, shape, and internal structure vary widely, our mitochondria is always bounded by two membranes, as we have just discussed here that this is the inner membrane and this one is the outer membrane. The outer membrane is, however, a smooth structure, while the inner membrane forms enfolding into the inner chamber called as the mitochondrial matrix, right? So inner membrane always folds right into the matrix here, into the matrix, the mitochondrial matrix. These infolds, ये जो infolds हो रहे होते हैं इनको हम क्रिस्टी कहते हैं. The mitochondrial membrane are very similar in structure to the other cell membrane जैसे दूसरी cell membranes में outer inner membrane होती है. Detailed studies have shown that mitochondria also contain DNA. It do contain DNA right here. This the DNA is present and ribosomes, these tiny granular particles. So the presence of DNA and ribosome it do indicate that some proteins are synthesized in them, right? That some protein are synthesized in them. And that's why it is called as a self-replicating organelle. So the inner surface of the crystal, अगर हम इसका थोड़ा और इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोस्कोप में हम इसके स्ट्रक्चर को देखते हैं इट्स लुक्स लाइक दैट राइट. सो यहाँ पे देखें तो जो इनर सरफेस होता है क्रिस्टी का, like this is the inner surface of the crystal has a small knob like structure. ये आपको knob like structure नज़र आ रहा है यहाँ पर, ये इनको हम F1 particles कहते हैं. Mitochondrial matrix contain these particles in a number of contains in it a large number of enzyme. ठीक है, ये जितना भी आपको mitochondrial matrix नज़र आ रहा है इसमें large number of आपको organic and inorganic salts, organic and inorganic salts मिलेंगे, number of enzymes, ये सारी चीज़ें आपको इस मैट्रिक्स में मिलेंगी। ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं ये हमें हेल्प आउट करती हैं इन सेवरल मेटाबॉलिक प्रोसेसेस में। We can learn about this later in the upcoming videos, right? जैसे कि क्रैब साइकिल हो गया या फिर एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन, फैटी एसिड मेटाबॉलिज्म हो गया। सो इन ऑल दोज in crab cycle and aerobic respiration it do help there. अगर आप ये देखें तो ये एक और ज़्यादा डिटेल्ड व्यू नज़र आ रहा है ऑफ द F1 पार्टिकल सी नोब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर ये भी अगर आप देखें तो ये एक नोब बन रही है राइट राइट हियर सो जो साइज और नंबर ऑफ माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया होता है इट वेरीज एंड इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द फिजियोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटी ऑफ द सेल अगर आप ये वाली डायग्राम में देखें तो इट शो यू आर diagrammatic representation of mitochondria if we cut them longitudinal ये longitudinal view है the main features are shown like if you see that the cristae here it is made up of a lipoprotein membrane that contain different sort of enzyme as well as F1 particles are embedded into it. Here you are seeing the F1 particles after a special processing the inner mitochondrial membrane is ruptured और जो F1 particles होते हैं वो surface पर आ जाते हैं पहले ये अंदर हैं सी फिर ये surface पर आ रहे हैं so mitochondria extract energy from different components of food, right? And then it converted into the form of ATP. ATP is what? ATP is energy, right? और वो जो एनर्जी है उसको सेल फिर यूज करता है वेरियस एक्टिविटीज में सो दी स्पेंट एनर्जी जो एनर्जी यूज हुई हुई होती है दी स्पेंट एनर्जी जिसको हम एडीपी भी कहते हैं ADP is regenerated by the mitochondria into the ATP. जो ADP है वो दोबारा से regenerate हो जाती है into ATP. And due to this property, this one जब ADP convert हो रही है ATP में इसकी वजह से mitochondria को power house of the cell कहा जाता है, right? उसके बाद कुछ फंक्शंस हैं जो कि माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया परफॉर्म करता है जैसे कि प्रोडक्शन ऑफ एटीपी एनर्जी राइट एटीपी क्या है एनर्जी है रेगुलेशन ऑफ इम्यूनिटी में रोल प्ले करता है कैल्शियम बैलेंस इसकी वजह से होता है सेल डेथ एंड रिन्यूअल लाइक ऑटोफैगी इज परफॉर्म बाय देम एंड स्टेम सेल रेगुलेशन इज आल्सो अ फंक्शन दैट इज परफॉर्म्ड बाय माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया Then the quiz time. So mitochondria is present in animals, plants or both. As we know that mitochondria is present in all eukaryotic cells. So both is the correct answer. Dash is the powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria. Why? Because it convert ADP, the spent energy back into ATP, the energy that is used by the cell in order to do or perform several other activities. So this concludes our today's lesson. If you guys got any queries, ask them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching.